Good day, APS employees. Thanks for tuning in to My APS News, dedicated to keeping APS employees informed. I'm Tiffany King, and this is the news for the week of July 8th, 2013. Coming up in this edition of My APS News, the upcoming APS property tax public hearing, the 2013 district-wide back-to-school open house, highlights of the district's FY14 budget, nominations for the Atlanta Families Award, the National Educators Association visits Thomasville Elementary, APS announces new bell schedules for the 2013-14 school year, the APS 24-hour anonymous tip line, and APS Perks. The Atlanta Board of Education has adopted a millage rate for fiscal year 2014, which began July 1st, 2013, and ends June 30th, 2014. APS encourages citizens to attend the July 11th public hearing regarding the tax increase. The public hearing will occur at 6 p.m. at the APS Center for Learning and Leadership, located at 130 Trinity Avenue, Southwest Atlanta, Georgia, 30303. Mark your calendars. For the first time, APS will hold a back-to-school open house at all APS elementary, middle, and high schools. Year-round parents and students can attend the open house at their respective schools on Friday, July 12, 2013. Open house for traditional schools will be on Monday, August 5th, 2013 at the following times: high school, 1 to 3 p.m., middle school, 3 to 5 p.m., and elementary school, 5 to 7 p.m. The Atlanta Board of Education has approved the budget for fiscal year 2014, which runs from July 1st, 2013, and ends June 30th, 2014. The general fund budget for FY14 is $595.1 million. Chief Financial Officer Chuck Burbridge offered these comments after the July board meeting.
Tonight's budget was balanced primarily using, we have a savings account, and so we will be drawing down that savings account to support the level of spending that's authorized by the board. As you know, coming into today's budget discussion, we had been discussing a budget of approximately $593 million. As a result of tonight, the budget will be closer to $595 million, and that additional resources to support that small increase will come out of our savings account. At a previous budget commission meeting, the board had asked us to develop a scenario in which we would reduce the budget by a little over $1 million. We prepared that plan, and the board did not ask us to execute that plan, so we were able to not take that action, and thereby that's why the budget ended up at $595.
Celebrate our teachers and administrators by nominating them for the Atlanta Families Award. The Atlanta Families Awards for Excellence in Education is a program that recognizes outstanding teachers and school leaders in Atlanta public schools. The award was conceived as a way to recognize the best of the best in Atlanta public schools. By recognizing excellent educators each year, the Atlanta Families Awards for Excellence in Education hopes to retain excellent teachers and school leaders, inspire other educators to transform their craft, and increase the public's awareness of educator and student success across the district. Each teacher and school leader winner is awarded $7,500. That includes $3,500 to fund a school project of the winner's choice, $1,500 to fund a professional development opportunity to increase effectiveness in the classroom or the school, and a $2,500 personal stipend. Complete your nomination application today, and remember, all applications are due by Friday, July 12th. For more information, please visit www.atlantafamilies.org. When the National Association of Educators recently held their 2013 annual meeting in Atlanta, several members arrived early to lend a hand to a deserving APS school. Nearly 400 future, current, and retired educators from across the country descended at Thomasville Heights Elementary School armed with shovels, hammers, mops, and paintbrushes to give the school a makeover.
At all 17 of the schools we've done this at, we look back at the schools 2, 3, 4 years later, and we see more community involvement, more parent involvement, higher test scores, students achieving at a higher level. It's not just remaking the mold of the school, but it's really, making a community enthusiastic, getting the parents involved, and really making over the entire area. So it's much more than just a little bit of paint and a little bit of landscaping.
Since its inception 16 years ago, the NEA student program, Outreach to Teach, has teamed with NEA Retired for this annual service project that brings educators together so they can give back to local communities. APS extends a big thank you to NEA for selecting Thomasville Heights Elementary for this year's school makeover. APS is introducing a new bell schedule for the 2013-14 school year. By modifying the bell schedule, bus routes can be scheduled more efficiently, and APS can ensure that students arrive to school on time. According to the new bell schedule, start and end times for elementary schools will remain the same. However, there will be changes to the start and end times for middle and high schools. APS elementary schools will begin at 8 a.m. and end at 2:30 p.m. APS middle schools will begin at 9:05 a.m. and end at 4:05 p.m. And APS high schools will begin at 8:30 a.m. and end at 3:30 p.m. These changes will take effect on the first day of the 2013-14 school year. Employees, don't forget about the 24-hour APS tip line that allows anyone to anonymously report unethical or fraudulent acts. This is an anonymous line managed by a third-party vendor, so employees should not worry about retaliation. All information reported to the tip line is received by an outside agency. To report unethical behavior or fraudulent activity, please call 1-877-801-7754. Again, to be clear, the anonymous tip line is managed by a third-party vendor, not APS employees. All calls go to a call center outside of APS. And now it's time for our favorite segment, APS Perks. This summer, beat the heat at Six Flags Whitewater, the Southeast's largest water park. The entire family can make a splash and enjoy world-class rides and slides. As an APS employee, you qualify for up to 20% off park admission. To take advantage of the offer, go to atlanta.k12.ga.us/whitewater. This offer expires September 1st, 2013. For more information, including discounts on other products and services, visit aps.sparkfly.com. Thank you for tuning in. Tune in every week for important information about your district. At APS, we are renewing our commitment to you.